I'm about to start the process of converting this car from shoe brakes to disc brakes. I'm going to start with the master cylinder. This is a single reservoir master cylinder, meaning it has one reservoir. If this goes dry, or if you break a brake line anywhere, you lose brakes on all four wheels. This is a dual reservoir with dual lines. So if one side or the other goes dry, you will still have brakes. You might lose brakes on the rear or the front, but you shouldn't lose them both. And by the same token, if you break a brake line, you have two separate brake lines. One goes to the rear, one goes to the front. And so if you broke a brake line, you should still have brakes either to the rear or to the front. Now this is the booster, and this is actually not the booster that came or was standard equipment on this type of car. This is I believe the guy that sold me the brake system said he thought this was probably like a 54 Dodge type booster. You'll notice the cylinder here has 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. This cylinder, which is a GM style, has 2. If that tail end part, this is the part that gets mashed, will fit into the hole on this one, I may be able to take this one off and make an adapter and put that one on this one and adapt it to fit. The only way to tell really is to pull this off, which I'm going to do. First I'm going to loosen this connection here, because it's a lot easier to loosen when this is all solid than it is when it's flopping around under the hood there. Basically I'll be disabling the brakes first thing. Then after I get that loosened, I will basically take these 4 bolts out, pull this out, and see if this whole shaft kind of matches the whole shaft in the back of this. If not, I have seen where they're selling these for a 61 Newport with a GM style cylinder like that, and what I may do is see if I can take that one back to the parts store and replace the whole cylinder. But hard to tell unless I have gotten more information. If I discover that that won't fit, probably what I want to do is take that whole booster off and then kind of see what the backside should be 4 bolts into the firewall there, but we won't really know until we get it to the point. And what puzzles me on this one is I think there should be a vacuum line attached here. That's what these brakes are. They're vacuum booster brakes, and if there's no vacuum line there, what powers these boosters? That's what I'm thinking about. So before I even go there, let me take these bolts loose, get these bolts loose, and we'll kind of play with them.